say and spell your first and last name, please?
Sure. So my name is Nathan Sexton, Nathan Sexton. I'm a detective with homicide. So yesterday, Wednesday, July 20th, at approximately 1:05 p.m., Austin police officers responded to the 11,000 block of Kirkoswald Road for an injured male laying on the ground outside of a house. This male was transported to Brackenridge Hospital, where he currently is currently on life support. The victim was working in a house under construction when he was attacked and robbed. The only suspect description we have at this time is a Hispanic male who is seen on foot, and that's the only information, no vehicle information at this time. The homicide unit asks for anyone that may have information to this, please call the homicide tip line.
You say he was working on a house under construction. A new house or just a house being repaired or renovated?
A new house that had not been completed yet is finishing the last few stages.
Wow, so I guess since there was nothing in the house, they were just targeting him then?
It seems like it, yes. There's probably one out of every 20 houses in that subdivision that still was being finalized under construction.
So I guess does it have y'all concerned about other construction in the area or other sites?
That's definitely a potential. Any workers, and we advised this to the folks out there yesterday, anyone currently working on a home, if they're by themselves, just be more vigilant. It seems like this subject may have been targeted since he was by himself in this house all morning.
When you say targeted, do you mean targeted because of the construction or targeted specifically?
We believe because he was alone and he was an elderly male working by himself, it may have seemed like an easier target to rob.
So is there concern that there is someone going from construction site to construction site preying on construction workers?
We don't have any type of history of that or anything to show any type of series for that, but there is potential for that. If he's done it once, it's potential to do it again.
So do you think they were trying to steal construction material or?
It doesn't seem like it, no. There were tools left. It seems like they're specifically targeting this individual.
And I'm sorry if you already said this, how was he injured exactly?
That part we cannot give at this time.
And he is on life support, correct?
That is correct.
Can you talk to us a little bit about his condition? I mean, is he in critical condition? Is it life-threatening injuries?
They are life-threatening injuries, but that's as far as we can say.
Well, when you say he's on life support, do you mean that there's some sort of brain injury, or is it below the neck?
He's currently on a ventilator.
In what area did this happen again?
The 11,000 block of Kirkoswald Road.
Can you describe that area?
It's a newer subdivision. I don't know as much about that area. It's pretty close to the intersection where Johnny Morris turns into Miles Lane off of 290, pretty close to Maynard.
Were there witnesses?
Not to the actual incident, no. Just the folks who found him afterwards.
You said he was an elderly man, and so clearly he was beaten pretty badly, so he wasn't just intent on robbing him.
That we don't know, we can't say.
Well, obviously, if he's on life support, he was clearly beaten pretty badly. Do you know if he was beaten with tools that he was using on his construction? Was it a tool that you believe that the suspect had with him?
That we hope to find through further investigation, but we don't have that information yet.
One more question?
Well, I have a question on something totally different. The cab driver that was robbed, you know, we're hearing about all these robberies. Would you guys say that robbery is up in our area, or is it just because you guys are sending out more press releases about them?
That I can't speak to. I'm not in the robbery unit. I know that there's trends where there may be more at a time, but I don't believe there's any more currently at this time.
We can ask someone in robbery about that for me.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
You said someone asked earlier about a history of this, or if you've seen a pattern. Is this the first crime such as this, a person working on a home under construction, that you've seen a robbery, or do y'all have any other previous instances?
That I'm aware of, this is the only one that matches this particular MO, but we still haven't combed through all the other in county. It's pretty close to county and other jurisdictions as well, so it's possible that it's happened elsewhere.
I do have one more question just about the victim. Is he from Austin, and where is his family?
His family is aware of the situation and from Austin.
Should other construction workers be worried, or is this something that maybe was just him, since you say it was targeted?
Hard to say. Like I was saying earlier, I think If someone's alone, working on a site by themselves, just to keep their eyes up and be more vigilant than normal.
What was it that the robber stole? Was it cash? Was it tools? Both?
But that we can't say as well.
Last question.
So just to clarify, you're not suggesting this particular individual was targeted because of who he is as a
Correct.
person. You're
Correct.
suggesting that he was targeted because he was alone as a construction worker working on a house.
That's correct.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Detective.